Whoa, that's what happens whenever you got flame going. Welcome back to the trail with Mushy the Cowboy Cook. Today I'm gonna what seemed like a simple out of the box waffle. I'm cooking it over a wood fire in a 64-year plus waffle iron. This one is a Wagner Sydney O one, patent date 1925. They quit making them in 1959 from my research, so that puts it over 64 years old for sure. So it could be up to almost 100 years old depending on when this was actually made. I have already used it once before. The waffles turned out great. When I was cleaning it, I was getting real excited about it because it turned out great. Putting it into my electrolysis tank, and was real pleased the first time I cooked in it. I have some recipes I'll be doing down the trail in it, and I'm excited about that. And I'll show you, but this waffle iron has a high stand on it, and it was made for using over a wood stove. You pull the eye out and then you turn it. Now there are some waffle irons with a low stand that I can't use it on a grill like I have set up on my table, but I do have one, and I'm trying to figure out how I can rig it up so I can use the low stand one. But in the meantime, I have one that I can use, and excited to use it. Don't forget my Amazon affiliate link in the description. Also, don't forget down in the description I post where we're going to be. Like I said, Rodeo, sometimes it's hard to have access to us. Now during the day you probably could, but during the actual rodeo they usually have gates and stuff you have to go through, and just so you can't so that everybody can't walk in to where everybody has all their animals and trailers and stuff, and that's where we're always at. But we do have our next tractor type show. It's coming up Labor Day weekend. While that might seem several months down the trail, it will be coming up quickly. We will have 3 wagons there for sure. Definitely want you to come out and see us, see the wagons, see them operating, and see how we cook for the weekend. With all that said, let's get into the video. Alright, for my waffle here, I am using this brand here, Krusteaz. I like theirs, their waffle and their pancake box mix. Very tasty. Sorry for the overhead noise. We finally got a little bit of rain. So I've turned it sideways so I can work from one side and you can see what's going on. Heating it up and then spraying it. Now you want to get you a good bed of coals. Now as you know, with sometimes pancakes and waffles, that first one might be a sacrificial one. I can hear a little bit of a sizzle going on. Now I've been told you can use these over a gas stove. I wouldn't fill it up, where it overflows and runs all down onto where the gas is coming out. Now lay it down and flip it over. And I'm not even sure that was quite enough to fill it up, but hey, it's still a waffle. It'll eat. Now the recipe calls for 2 to 3 7-inch round waffles, 1.5 cups mix, 2/3 cup water, 1 egg, 3 tablespoons of oil. Now that's what I used, other than I substituted the milk for the water. Now I did start out, instead of 2/3 cup milk, I started out with 1/2 cup of milk. And like I've said before, try and hold back on your liquids to see if you actually need the whole amount or not. And I felt like I really didn't. You saw the mix there, and so I ended up just with 1/2 cup of milk. Now you could use buttermilk, you could use heavy whipping cream to give it, you know, little different flavors. Look at that. Look at that. Let me get a glove on. Nice. You flip it back and stick it into on a plate. Whoa, that's what happens whenever you got flame going. Live TV. Now this may be a little too much, but spread it out a little bit. And then rotate it. Like I said, I've got another recipe coming up I found. And then we'll do some other things on it. I want to try just for giggles, see how it does. But as you saw, it only took a minute or two to cook that thing. I've got it pretty hot. Let me grab my laser thermometer. 363 degrees. 342. So we're cooking good right now. Even better. Now remember, you don't want to get your pancake mix so thin that it runs on you. All right, we're going to cook that a little bit longer, because when it does, it definitely will just run out, and then you've got a mess to clean up. Plus, you won't have much of a waffle in there. All of it ran out. Now when I use this for the first time, I think I made the next batch up, which was 5 to 6 waffles. And made 4 or 5 of them. Got it where I knew how much to fill it up completely. And what I did was I had a Dutch oven over to the side, warmed up the Dutch oven, and then as I made a waffle, I stuck it in there, and able to keep them warm until the rest of breakfast was ready. Now you can, I did put a little bit of cinnamon in it. I like to do that in my pancakes and waffles, and that helps really bring out the flavor of any syrup, or especially I like using real maple syrup. And to me, that just really brings out that flavor. I did also throw in a little bit of maple syrup into the mix. And you can put pecans, blueberries, whatever you want. Really a quick little breakfast. So now the truth of it, and let's get to tasting it. All right. I heated up my pan so my waffle would be nice and warm. That's the first one I made. I didn't bring any butter, but I do like to put a pat of butter on it and let it melt. So I put me a little maple syrup on it. This mix in particular has a little bit of vanilla note in it. I can taste the cinnamon, because I put a little bit in there. But nice and fluffy waffle. Now, when I was in Scouts, we made pancakes quite a bit. No waffles, didn't have a waffle iron. Now I wish we'd had one of those in the troop. We would have been making waffles a lot. But anyhow, the pancakes, we always had to have White House brand apple juice with our pancakes. For whatever reason, seemed like any of us in the troop, if we fixed pancakes, that's what we would have to go with it. If you don't have a one of these Wagner or with these cast iron waffle irons, you have an electric one, give it a try. Also try some mix-ins such as pecans, blueberries, anything like that, but give it a try. I wanted to introduce you to my waffle iron, and then as we get down the trail, we'll do some other recipes. In the meantime, I'm going to enjoy my waffle. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed that video on the out-of-the-box waffles. Like I said before, I will be making some other recipes in it. One thing, just like the pancakes, and I know I've said it before at times, I like putting cinnamon into my pancakes just like the waffles. To me, whenever you go to put, whether it's maple syrup or just the regular maple flavored syrup you get at the store, it truly brings out the flavor, especially when you're using real good maple syrup. That cinnamon just seems to make that maple syrup just really pop as you're eating it. Also, anytime you put real butter on it, that makes it that much better. Well, don't forget my Amazon affiliate link down in the description. Also, again, in the description are dates where we're going to be at. If you haven't subscribed already and you like videos like this, please subscribe. If you have, thank you. I appreciate every subscription, everybody that has subscribed. And then also share with friends, like it, and as always, ring that bell, and Mushy the Cowboy Cook will see you down the trail.